Yeah, yeah. You are my African queen. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord. Just like the sun, light of the earth. You light up my life. The only one I ever seen smile so bright. And just yesterday, you came around on my way. And you changed my whole scenery with your astonishing beauty. Whoa, you could have make a brother sing. You ordinary thing, a supernatural being. I know, just brighter than the moon, brighter than the star. I love you just the way you are, and you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. You take me where I've never been. You make my heart go tingali-galing. Ooh, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams, and you remind me of a thing, and that is the African beauty. Yeah, yeah. Woo! Yeah, that's another rendition from the African giant. Wow, the king of pop, the king of R&B, Two-Face Idibia, Two Baba, Fantabulous. I hail it. That's just a massive song. That's a massive one, man. Took all over the planet Africa, to top of the continent, even to Cairo, the top of the continent, man. When Gaga crazy, that's also another fantabulous rendition, man. Nice lyrics, well placed, well produced. And of course, that takes me again to what I've been talking about. Wow, this is a big one. Of course, recall we've been talking about the pocket knife and talking about the producer that produced that fantastic song, OJB Jezreel. Ha! I stumbled on a podcast. I stumbled on an interview where Baba Keke said something. Baba Keke said that there are some people you don't just push away. Don't just push everybody away. There had been some narrative, some issues that happened prior the production of African coin, and of course some people dissed Baba Keke, you understand now, spoke, and of course the producer too, of course the producer of that song, perhaps, you understand now, allegedly, had some things to do, with those diss track and all that has to do with Baba Keke, but Baba Keke didn't give up. He didn't, he didn't take it to his heart. He just took it like, he handled it maturely, not knowing that, wow, OJB Jezreel is actually a hidden pocket knife that will produce that massive song. That guy had the talent. That guy had, there's something about production of music. And there's something about music. If you get the right producer who understands your mind, who understands the song, who understands everything, man, everything will come out perfect, top notch, spot on. That was African coin. And of course, the brain behind it was that producer, OJB Jezreel. But why am I saying this? Pocket knife, your relationship, your friendship. Baba Keke said in that interview that he didn't let go of that guy. He didn't push him away. And of course, Baba Keke is smart man, fantabulous businessman. Knew this French, he's a businessman. You come, I know there's $1 million inside your production too. You are just an hidden tool for me, a hidden weapon to produce this song called, titled African Coin. So he didn't look at the D's track. He didn't look at perhaps what must have happened previously, in the build up to African Coin, Of course, those days, some people who can just talk some things about some people, you just don't push people away anyhow. Maybe because of their little character flaw. So, because you just don't know how important that person would be to the next agenda of your life. You understand now? You are the actor in your movie. You choose your friendship, choose your relationship. Do you understand now? Don't push people away. And of course, look at what that music Look at what he turned to. Of course, he made Kenny's music, he made them go global. He made Kenny's music to be, the mouth, as the people were just talking about it, to Baba became the mogul, the music mogul. In fact, that was also the music that, got him the link to R. Kelly. As in, man, that song, each time the song started, oh, everybody start going crazy. But a relationship was not let go. A relationship was kept. Baba Keke said he kept that relationship with the producer. And of course, this story was not really outside there. Of course, hidden things, that's an hidden weapon. An hidden weapon, you see, stories around it don't go loud. And that's it. When he knew that this is the right guy to produce this song at this very moment, he held on him. I will not let you go till you bless me. That's just like our brother Jacob. You understand that in the holy books? He held on that angel. You today, you got the story. You got to change my story. Man, you got the answer I've been looking for years. And you are here, and I will not let you go. Mbano. Like our brother in the east. Mbano. You're not going anywhere. Try as much as possible to identify that key relationship to your next level. This might be the answer to your prayers for years. It's just for you to spot on. Just spot that person. That is just the answer to your prayer. Don't let that person go. The person might have little character flaws, but so far the person is not envious of your goodness. The person is not jealous of you. The person does not have evil mind against you. Just petty character flaws that could still be, that could just be, that you can still just look, that you can just write off, that you can just, absorb. You can still have a little shock absorber for. Just create a shock absorber until when you get what you need to get from that person. And man, you are the story in the mouth of everybody. That's how relationship could be. Your pocket knife is the answer to the healing or to the salvation you are looking for as the actor of your movie. As the main actor, you are the main actor. You are the protagonist. You are the hero of your destiny after God. So hold on to the pocket knife, that relationship that can get you there. Spot them. Prayerfully find them. You understand now? Look instinctively and try as much as possible to spot, to identify, to delineate who is that person that can get you to the promised land. Our president, either you like it or not, is our president. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is so unique and fantabulous. He is so talented in spotting the right person. Yes, every one of us know that. He's so unique. He just know the right person to do the right job. He just have it. He will not let the person go. Even if the person messes up, he has this very great, enviable shock absorber where he knows how to, to just withhold. He knows the right time to withhold just to get what he wants. That's our president. He knew the right person to get around him. He knew the right people to use. And in fact, he's a fantastic recruiter. He knows how to get the best person for the job. I dove my heart for him. That's what you two should do. Honestly, this podcast is not to talk about political things. However, literature will teach us about allusions. There are some things that you allude to, and there are some things that you give as example. Exemplary one I could just also think about at present is also our president, who knew how to stoop to conquer. He knows the right allies. He knows the right foes, and he knows how to capture, captivate, allure the foes and bring them to his camp. Even if you are a bull in the china shop, man, he knows how to tame. He knows how to curtail. He knows how to manage everybody. Man, that's big. At least I just have to use this one example. Even if I cannot think of any other thing, I cannot always think of Reno Mokri. Man, that guy stood tooth to nail. Man, everywhere talking things against the president. However, this is a man that has a large heart. He knew that sometimes you need to stoop to conquer. He knew, and he still knows that, man, I just need to get this guy. I just need to get this guy. And the best I can always do is just forgiveness. Sometimes forgiveness could be the key. Sometimes like that, some things can happen, and your best friend that can actually get you to the right place, something will just happen and just want to push that friendship away. It's because there's possibly a bigger favor in front that could just be a bigger favor lying ahead that could just be in the hand of that person. But sometimes you need to be smart, and definitely I have to give it to our president. He's a very smart man. He's a witty whiz political pundit who knows how to orchestrate people together to just get what he wants. You understand now? There are some people that you just don't want to let go in your camp. If you know that your camp is against him and he knows that, oh, there's a loophole, all I just need is just one person. It's just one person. If I can just get this person into my side, man, I'll be the winner. You don't know. Sometimes like that, his enemy don't understand that, man, or let's say, of course, they said in politics, you don't have a permanent enemy and you don't have a permanent friend. Of course, I don't really want to talk about politics here. I'm not making this to become a political talk. But at least there are some things that you just learn in some persons, and then you just imbibe it into your own way of life, or into your own strategy. Do you understand now? When you see somebody being a fantabulous political strategist, man, you got to learn one or two things there. Do you understand now? Nobody wants to go to where they are tolerated. You want to go to where you are celebrated. And so when you see somebody who is celebrating you, even with your one way or the other, your flaws or your simple little flaws, do you understand now? You always want to stick with that person. You really want to go to that place. And that's it. He just knew how to just catch them. I don't know how he does it. He has that attractor. And he just knows how to catch them. If it is forgiveness, he will use forgiveness. If it is good words, he will use it. If it is to celebrate you, this is the man that keeps celebrating the big wins of the country. He just knew how to celebrate the big wins. Before you know it, at least in social media, people will just start showering encomiums on some particular person, to clergy, to afars, to imam, even to actors and actresses. Man, he just knew how to do it. He knows how to do it. He knows how to do it. You have to give it to him. You understand now? You just have to give it to him. You understand now? Of course, like I said again, this is not a political talk. But of course, that's also an example I could use. In allusion to that narrative, I have to just use that also as an example, so that at least you can learn one or two things. Of course, you definitely have to learn one or two things from your leaders. And you can also put it into your business. You can also put it into your way of life. You can also put it into your daily activities, because you can never know which of the strategy can help you and get you to that point where you are looking forward to. Do you understand now? So that is it. That's your hidden knife that can actually help your actor to actually navigate and make the movie of your life to become successful, and you become the hero of your destiny. Man, don't throw away that hidden knife. Our president knows how to use them very well, and at the very strategic moment, he knows how to do that. And you too, you can always learn from that. If our president, who is actually viewing 2027, who knew that I need some right people to actually help me get there, will not push some people away, even when they dissed him, even when some of them said some things unpalatable about him, he still had the right shock absorber to absorb everybody. You need to have a large heart sometimes. Large heart is needed, definitely, to be able to get what you want, to get to that destination where you are going to. It's a journey, and don't forget, you just need to get to that place. And when you get to that place, you look behind you and said, wow, thank God, I had the right shock absorber, I had the right mindset, I had the right thoughts, definitely, to withhold the right people and not just let them go. You don't whimsically push them away. You need to know those right people and pray that definitely God will bring them your way. So it's your mental energizer again, your transformational speaker. Ope Abigide. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks. Don't forget to share. If you're blessed with this video, don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay mentally energized and transformationally vivified. I'll see you next. Cheers.